And today's financial advice is sponsored by Endeavor Private Wealth. This morning, we welcome managing partner with Endeavor Private Wealth, Chris McGee. And Endeavor Private Wealth is a locally owned, independent, registered investment advisory firm. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being with us today. So technology, it is changing so many aspects of our lives, including the way we receive financial advice. But what makes Endeavor different?
Thank you, Erin. So, great question on technology, and technology is everywhere in our industry, and it's very beneficial, and it helps with efficiency and productivity all the time. So we see it as a great positive. But there's one thing that it can't do, and that is to truly listen and understand what the client is going through emotionally and the feelings that they have for their money. And so we find that sometimes also financial advisors talk too much, and they can tend to get into the habit of lecturing and telling people what to do.
So the listening, I mean, isn't that really what an advisor is supposed to be doing?
Correct. And so with that, we find that every situation is unique and every client is different. And so we try to take an approach of understanding and compassion and listen to the client. I won't say that I don't get carried away sometimes trying to give advice and helping out, but I do go into meetings then with a little acronym on my notepad, and that is the word WAIT, or W-A-I-T, just to help remind.
Okay, so wait, I mean, I get that, but what does it stand for, and what is it supposed to remind you of?
Well, it stands for why am I talking?
Oh.
Because you can't be talking and learning from the client in that situation. So in order to ask questions and find out more about the client, we use that as a tool to help. And then it helps us to address the critical needs that are important to clients. And we also find that a confidential and safe environment is important to facilitate discussion about money and helping out.
Oh, absolutely. And it kind of, you know, I guess a good advisor is kind of like a good reporter. You are covering a story, you're listening, you're really learning to fully understand what is happening then. I mean, it kind of sounds similar to that.
It is. You're exactly correct. So we do find that personal communication and starting with that first step of listening are very important to a successful relationship.
All right, give us a peek. We're almost out of time, but give us a peek of what you have in store for us for the coming weeks.
So we're going to start off with a process on building, managing, protecting, and transitioning wealth. We'll also talk about the 4 cornerstones of wealth management. And then we'll add in some pieces on how your personal biases can affect your investment behaviors as well.
Oh, interesting. Well, it sounds like we are going to have plenty to talk about in the coming weeks. Chris, thank you so much for your time today. We always appreciate it. Thank you. And for more information about our sponsor, Endeavor Private Wealth, just head over to endeavorpw.com.